Thank God.
Well, Chris, you're down 2 possessions with 30 seconds left on the road, playing your first game in 22 days. That pretty much always ends up a loss, I would think.
Yeah.
What is it about this team? I know we've seen a lot of different challenges and things. What is it about this team that you're able to overcome something like that?
You know, I think it's been several years since I can't remember the last time. You know, we've never come off this kind of a pause before, but I can't remember the last time coming off the pause and being down a couple possessions with 30 seconds. I can't remember coming back and pulling that one out. But our guys made a lot of plays. Jamari made a big time shot, if I'm remembering right. EJ's. Michi did a great job driving it like we wanted him to, created some help. EJ had a man's rebound and then did a great job making those free throws.
For a guy like EJ to hit those free throws and for Jamari to hit the threes that he hit, Jamari had a ton of early turnovers, really seemed to struggle. EJ couldn't seem to get his shot going. What did it take for those guys to step up in moments like that?
You know, I think EJ's got to get his legs back. So does Justin. So does a couple other guys. They just have to get their legs back. But again, Nebraska played well. We have to play better. We have to get more time together, but I think it says a lot about the character of this group. Listen, we've had a lot of close games, as you guys know, and we've won a lot of them.
Yeah.
So I think there is a poise that's required and necessary that this group has had, and players have stepped up and made big plays.
How much does it help when one of them gives you 35 and he's a freshman?
Yeah, now that's I didn't know those numbers. I haven't seen the stats yet, so that's a phenomenal effort by Malachi. We knew they were going to create there were going to be some opportunities for other guys because of how they were going to collapse on Zed and EJ. And it created some opportunities for Malachi. He took full advantage of it. And I give Michi and Jamari credit in the overtime, making those shots when the ball went in the post.
Malachi was just telling us his workouts in the morning, this layoff and whatnot. Knowing that he still had his legs more than some of those other guys, how much did you know, maybe not 35, but he's a guy that you can ride a little bit tonight?
Well, yeah, he didn't really have any time off, which helps. And some of those other, like Jamari didn't either. You could tell a little bit the guys that were able to keep doing workouts, even though we didn't do team stuff. The guys that had layoffs, I think it was somewhat noticeable. I do want to say this. I mean, in a lot of ways, Eugene Brown saved the game. Eugene Brown's his block saved the game, and I'm so happy for that young man because he's had a go of it with his health. He had a concussion. He's had COVID. You know, I'm just so proud. He came in and made it. I mean, the game's over if he doesn't make that block.
Yeah.
So I just want to give Gene a lot of props for that.
That was actually going to be my next question. Just him seizing an opportunity. You know, you talk about guys having roles, and eventually this rotation is going to expand. You're going to get Seth back, you're going to get Justice back, and guys are going to have to fight for minutes. And it seems like he's a guy that has done a good job of whatever you ask him, he accepts that role and finds a way to make an impact.
Yeah, and his offensive game at this level, it's evolving. Yeah. It's not there yet. It's evolving, but he understands what he can bring to this group, and played hard. And I thought he and Jimmy gave us a tremendous lift. I thought Jimmy's minutes were phenomenal. Stabilized us, played aggressively. I was really proud of Jimmy too. I thought he was terrific as well.
Malachi came out, I think he hit his first three-pointers. And from that moment on, he was looking to assert himself, took that drive down the lane that we really haven't seen him do a whole lot of. Just, do you feel that for him to get off to that great start, it just kind of opened up his imagination that, maybe there's more for me here tonight? I don't know.
He's a good shooter. I know in high school his numbers were, sometimes inconsistent. But one of the things we've learned when he has time and space, he can really shoot the ball. Mm-hmm. So he was open. Our guys did a good job finding him, and he took rhythm threes. And I do think that upped his aggressiveness. I've been on him about being more aggressive almost every game. Particularly coming off ball screens. But again, he's still evolving too. He played a little bit differently in high school than what we're utilizing him. He's played more on the perimeter really than he ever has, and he's growing. His game's growing.
Zed's work on the glass, it seemed like, especially in the first half, when aside from Malachi, no one was really making a lot. How important was that to kind of
keep things? How many you have,
high.
14 rebounds, I think.
Career high. I knew that.
It's great. We've been on him about rebounding better, and thought he chased down some balls and made some big plays, made some big free throws. Finished around the basket. Was proud of his effort as well. Again, I think we've got to be better, but I don't want to take anything away from being able to finish this game and close this one out.
Where did you feel the layoff the most?
Some of the legs, I noticed in fatigue that our guys got maybe earlier than I thought they would.
Did you rotate differently because of that?
We would have had we had Kyle, but we were kind of forced to play some guys a little bit more than maybe I wanted to. And I think just some of the careless turnovers, we have to get better at that. Was that a product of not being real sharp in the layoff? I don't know, but listen, we've had issues with that, so I'm not going to blame that on. We got to get better with that. But I thought we had a little bit dead legs at times.
And when you talk about the legs, EJ hits those free throws late. Those are big, obviously. And Zed has a rebounding night the way he does when he's still tired. Are you learning something about? We talked about toughness with you about this team early in the season. Are you learning a little bit more about what this team has in that regard?
Yeah, I am. I think the poise and the toughness to finish the game, but we need more of that throughout the guts of the game, Adam. I just think we put ourselves in, again, give Nebraska credit, but we put ourselves in some difficult position because I don't think we played with enough bite, for the first 25 minutes. So I've got to coach that better, but I thought when we needed to, we responded.
Is Kyle a possibility for Thursday, or perhaps the game after that, or?
Yeah, I don't
hopefully
think this is going to be a long-term thing by any stretch. I think we expect it to be pretty short-term.
You were talking about trying to have more in the guts of the game. For 3 times you pushed it to 8, and each time they responded immediately. Is that kind of some of the things you're talking about, where those were maybe points to draw a line and stand a little?
I didn't think we had enough bite defensively at times. Thought we lost our man. They made some shots too, but you expect that at home against. I just think we got to be better on that in those areas.
And I know it's hard to think big. I don't want to go too big picture, but when you 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when you think back on the night that Malachi Branham at 35 and all the things that went in this game, what do you think you're going to remember most from tonight?
EJ's free throws, Gene's block, and the collective effort, really. Obviously I'm really happy for Malachi because he's had really good moments throughout the season. This is kind of a wild one, but he's had really good moments. This is a phenomenal scoring effort, but he's had really solid moments. He's going to have ups and downs. I think Malachi's maturity is one of the things that we've been so impressed with ever since we started recruiting him about 3 years ago. And I think that's allowed him to grow as a player. And now he's just got to, he's got to handle this success the right way and stay hungry and come back and be ready to play on Thursday.
All right.
Do you lobby for Big Ten